Hey, what is up, beautiful butterflies? It is your host, Black Butterfly, and thank you for coming to the Free Space Podcast. We are back with another episode, and I am so happy to be touching on this topic that we're going to talk about today. So, first, before we dive in, how was your day? How was your week? Was it good? Did you have some stuff going on? Was it just a lot to go through? How was your day? I want to know. Give me the tea. Fill my cup up, boo. Fill my cup up. But I can say that I'm doing good, you guys. My self journey is going really good. Just a little update. I've made really great progress. I've been able to open up a little bit more about myself and about my feelings, and I'm really happy about that. That's some baby steps, so I'm pretty happy. So let's go ahead and just dive into today's topic. So I'm going to be talking about being a black sheep, basically being the outcast family member. So the girls that get it, and the girls that don't. But yes, we're going to talk about being a black sheep. So yeah, so we just want to dive into this little topic because, bitch, it needs to be talked about. So for me, I can say that, I'm in so many words, I really am the black sheep of my family, for real. It's just certain times where I just feel like I'm really different than everyone else in my family. And there are things that I notice that other people in my family, they either don't care about, or they try to just be tunnel vision about it and not acknowledge it or anything. And I'm just what the fuck? So y'all know what's going on, but y'all aren't gonna acknowledge it or say anything about it, to say the least. I'm just am I the one with some good vision or something? Even though I'm wearing glasses, but still, the fuck. So yeah, and it's I don't know. I feel like I'm been prospering really well in life, and it's not something that I feel should be bragged about, but it is something that I do feel accomplished about, because not many people in my family can say that they've accomplished a lot or able to pass down things to their kids. And you can't control what other people do, but you can control what you can control. So that's literally been my motto, honestly. It's literally controlling what I can control, because I can't control how people feel about me or what other people do or say. I can just only control what literally I can control, and that's okay. That is really okay. And before I go any further, if you don't take it anything else, know that you can't control what you can control, because life likes to throw curves at people, and you gotta roll with the punches. You gotta do what you gotta do. But back on the topic. So honestly, I really do feel the black sheep. I feel I'm kind of the one that's really different than everybody. And for me, sometimes it feels like a good thing, because honestly, I don't really like being the rest of my family, honestly, because it's not my cup of tea. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It's just, you got that one little piece of your family, you're just I don't even like y'all like that, but y'all my family though. It's just something you just really can't control. And that's one of the things. I can't control who my family is, but they my family. And it is some things that I just wish that they weren't how they are, but they are. And it sucks sometimes, but who am I to first of all judge anything, or, really try to change anything. All I can do is just speak from, really like my heart and my experience, and just, be a testimony for other people, and just let them know that, like, it's okay to be different. It's okay to be the one that honestly, like, stands out from the rest. It's okay. Like, bitch, it's okay, and sometimes it bothers me, with being that different person, because I just feel like, well, am I out of place or whatever? But in actuality, I'm not, out of place by being literally like the black sheep of my family. Hell, I feel like I was probably born to just be the black sheep, because that's just me. But, it's just like, for some things, like, it bothers me in a way of just like, there are people that kind of compare to me in a way, and they don't get treated any different, but I do. And I'm just like, make it make sense, because it's like, how does, Michelle get treated different than me, when me and Michelle have quite a similar type of lifestyle, and she doesn't get looked at or treated any differently? But me, Black Butterfly, man, I get treated all just different, to the point where I don't even get talked to sometimes. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, I don't understand. And I say all this to say, butterflies, that it's like, it really does suck. It sucks sometimes, and it just all goes back to just honestly just taking care of my mental health, and honestly really being there for my own sanity and my peace. Because even with being like the black sheep of my family, I can't allow that to really dictate too much of who I am and how I live my life. I have to, still continue to live my life day by day, just like they do. I'm not, and I can't allow them to have me like lose sleep. Like, what's the point of allowing, honestly, what my family thinks about me dictate what I do in my own life? That's not fair to me, first of all. And for, any of my butterflies that, really can relate to what I'm talking about or my experience, how it feels to just really be like that outcast person. But you can't let that, bring you down, because it's not going to be worth it in the end. It's really not. And just know that you're not alone. And if you always need someone to talk to, Black Butterfly is here. So, my door is always open for all of my butterflies. So you are more than welcome to join me. And I will be that listening ear for you. Black sheep rock together, because we are here. So, I love you guys dearly. And that's kind of just like my little tidbit, I want to talk about on this episode. So one new thing I am going to be starting going forward is just ending, on a good note with just a little piece of, motivational affirmation for you guys. And also, I do want to let you guys know that donations are welcome to help sustain the stability of this podcast. You can send your donations via Cash App to $Free Space Podcast. And as always, I am so thankful for all of my butterflies that are here. I can't wait to grow our family even bigger, and we all continue to spread our wings and fly like the amazing butterflies that we are. So, to end our podcast episode for today, our little motivation affirmation that we have is going to be, sometimes things fall apart so they can be put back together better than before. So if that means something to you, if that touches you in a way, that means it's meant for you to hear. So on that note, remember you are loved and you matter. And Black Butterfly loves all of you so very much from the bottom of my heart. And I will see you guys next episode. Bye.